I'm not making this up.
Well, this is where you start working.
So yeah, this is, I'm not sure if how many of you have watched the brainstorm before, but this is the room where we have our weekly Wednesday brainstorm. Essentially, a group of designers working on a couple of products will have a sit down where they just hash out ideas, and they're actually broadcast through this HD camera system that we have that's all automated. It's remote controlled through a back room. It's also a broadcast system that we're going to be using for every eval that we do each week will be broadcast. We broadcast our town meetings. So it was really a priority to get these cameras in because we wanted to be able to include the community in all these activities. The brainstorming, we actually do have a chat feed where people can submit their ideas from home and really participate in the process. So I think I heard that someone had brought a prototype for an invention. Is that true? Yeah.
I didn't know we were allowed to.
Well, we wanted to do a basic idea brainstorm for anyone who has an idea on the site right now. Can we put
I can go and get my laptop.
Yeah, if we could, that would be great. So does anyone have an idea that's up on the site right now?
That's good.
Okay, well, let's do, do you have anything as well?
Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Okay. Well, we can go through it organically. Let's see. You guys are going to get into the computer, but Marvin, do you want to get started with do you have one of your ideas that you particularly want some feedback?
Well, yeah, this is a thought idea. When you're throwing a party, you go to the party store and you buy a stack of disposable plastic cups and another stack of disposable plastic plates, and they're all the same color. So when you put them down and you walk around, you can't remember which is your plate, which is your cup. So you end up going through 3 or 4 of them on a night. Also, you take a chance on eating off somebody else's plate and they have a cold or flu or something, so it spreads germs. So you're wasting food, you're wasting utensils, and you're spreading disease, especially among kids. So my idea is, why not buy your sack of cups, in which each cup is a different color, each plate is a different color, and packaging that.
My first reaction to that, does anyone have some feedback that they would like to give?
I've heard a similar kind of like invention that was, this was like years ago, where the guy would, you'd write your name on each cup. So sort of like I don't know.
Actually, they do that with Bud Light bottles now. It has like that felt like that old fax paper where you could just imprint in your hand and on the can with your hand. On the Bud Light bottle, yeah, on the wrapper.
Exactly. I don't get.
So it's the label that's on the bottle.
Yeah.
You know fax paper, how you could like nick it and it'll make a little indent, it'll make a mark on it. If
like
you just
carbon paper.
Yeah,
carbon paper, exactly. So with that on the bottles now, Bud Light, you could just write your name on it and say this is mine, this is Andrew.
No, you always have the option of a magic marker or something like that. But I thought from a convenience standpoint, and also this is something you can see from any angle, whereas if you write your name on it, you actually have to pick the cup up and turn it and read it to find that it's yours.
Do you find it a big problem that you're going to a bar and or wherever, like a party, that somebody is drinking out of your cup all the time?
Yeah, I noticed.
Is it always the same person?
The big problem that I've encountered in my life is that you forget which plate is yours, and so you walk away, you go back to the buffet and get a new plate, new food, and at the end of the night, the place is just a minefield of half-eaten food. Right?
My concern with doing it by color coordination would be that even if you had a variety of colors, it would still be difficult to pick out. Okay, well, I know my plate is purple, but which of these purple plates?
Okay. Well, there's a way to work around that too.
Maybe you get like the plate has a little tear off chip, so you can go around and colour that chip.
No, what I was going to say is, let's say you pick up a purple plate and a red cup. That combination is going to be unmistakable.
the combination idea makes me think of like fast food soft drink cups, where they have the things at the top for Diet Coke, root beer, whatever. When you like press it down,
Put your initial finger through.
yeah. But yeah, so I mean, like if everybody in your family was drinking Diet Coke, you could never tell them apart. So you would be like, oh, I'm Diet Coke root beer, or I'm all four of them, or
Yeah.
I appreciate mine, you know. And so it kind of became not what's in the cup, but whose cup is it?
Yeah, I did that at my
I
house.
actually put it like a very similar idea up today. It's not like this, but literally like a clip that goes onto your cup where you can turn the dial to like a letter.
It has every night.
A letter. So like basically, I own these. It's basically for wine classes, but I own these ones, and I have the entire alphabet. And they're from they were from like Pottery Barn or something. And they're fantastic or whatever. So, but they only go on the stems, which sucks. So I figured you can clip something onto the rim, and then you can like dial it to your name.
You know what's interesting as well? When you go and get a soda from fast food, they pop in.
Yeah,
That's what you was just saying.
One of the main things about brainstorming is listening.
It just was like, did he just do this?
One more point to make about it. You buy like all red plates, all red cups, or all blue. It's adult parties, you know?
Yeah.
If you really want to have some life in your party, then you want a lot of color.
So we can show you like political affiliation.
Big printed images, you know, it doesn't have to be just color.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the basic entry level cup.
Do you see these cups as being disposable or cups that you would maintain for a long time, that you would keep around?
Well, I would like to see disposable cups reused. You actually can wash them, a lot of people do.
Sure.
But I was looking at the disposable cup market in close.
Okay.
Should have made totally multiple times.
I could punch the nipple.
There you go.
And then they don't stack.
Yeah.
Cups without bumps.
Yeah.
Well, one problem in a party is if, you know, you have beer and every plate of food, and you need like another hand or something like that. And that's because that's why you put stuff down, because you have to eat. There are ways
It's like wine.
some people, like me, I'll take 3 plates just to eat because I love to eat, you know. So where's your grill? So where's my 3 plates?
So you need like a personal platter.
It's like not so much put it on here. Then I got to charge like $10.
Yeah, like the cookie one.
Yeah.
Agitated.
See, I mean, what happens if your initial is alliteration? Like if you're AA?
Maybe 3.
It doesn't really have to be your initials as long as you know that they're
It's
the
a
code, right?
Or a symbol like a star, right? Or like a sun, a circle, whatever.
And the problem with that is you have to get right up on it. You can't spot it from the distance.
And also, if you, after a few drinks, you might forget the
Right.
star, sun, moon combination, so.
That's true.
It'd be based on a playing card. 52.
You have to think about the manufacturing technology. These things come out of a plastics fabricator, like pop, 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 you know, they're not...
Yeah, they all have to be identical.
There's
Right.
always been hints
Right.
actually about the colors though. How do you see?
So they have done a run of like 5,000 of them,
Right.
and then they would like
And then
clean
you
out
sort
the injection part of the machine, clean out the hopper,
Right.
and put red in, 5,000.
So then how do you mix it into a bundle? You have to do that.
Then they get
Well, you
That's
have to
how-
figure out what kind of set would you sell? How many people for this
Right.
event?
You probably want to target, you know, the 10-person
Or-
party and the 20-person party.
12 or 24.
You know, something like that.
What about for like swinger parties? It's a special play.
They could share.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that's the life extension. Cool.
At least you know they'll do recycling.
Well, you know, if you're wasting a lot less food and buying a